This week, I talked to second violinist Cath Arlidge about her 30th CBSO birthday this year. I find out some of her highs and some lows from the past 3 decades. So Cath, congratulations on your 30-year birthday at CBSO.
Thank you.
So you were obviously very young when you joined the CBSO.
Yes, very.
What were you up to before you joined the CBSO?
I was studying. Mainly I studied in America for a year after I did a degree in Manchester, and then I went to the Royal College for a year, and then I came.
Straight out of college?
Yeah.
Fantastic. What was your first programme as a member of the CBSO?
Ooh, I remember doing something with Hugh Wolf, and yeah, I can't remember what it was. It was something contemporary because it was quite hard, and I remember having to kind of like do a lot of work and a lot of thinking and a lot of counting.
Which do you think have been the best decades of the CBSO? The 90s, the noughties, or the teens?
I think I'm going to sit on the fence here because I think they were all great for different reasons. So I think what they call the 90s.
90s.
Way back then, the 90s were great for Mahler and Rattle and the big tours and all that stuff. And then the noughties were brilliant for Sakharine, Sibelius and that string sound and the warmth and stuff that came with him. And then more recently, obviously, Andrus and Strauss and Wagner and all that amazing stuff. So I can't really choose. They were all great for different reasons.
I think that's fair enough. Where is the best place that you've been on tour?
I love Japan. Everybody loves Japan, don't they? But I love the variety of Europe, Scandinavia, everywhere really. I don't think there's anywhere that I haven't really enjoyed on tour. America's been great as well.
And we sort of already covered this, but which conductors particularly have you enjoyed working with?
Andrus, I would have to say, is my number one. But then, you know, they've all been great, and I love some of the visiting artists that we've had, the conductors that we've collaborated with, not just as main conductors, but you know, some Emmanuel Haim I loved when we had her. She was really great.
And what is your, apart from Symphony Hall, which obviously is incredible, what would you say another favourite concert venue would be?
It'd be a toss-up for me between the Concertgebouw and the Musikverein in Vienna.
Yeah, both very beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so what has been your most embarrassing moment?
I've got 2 of those actually. Oh. And I specialise in embarrassing moments. No, one when I missed a flight. I missed a flight. The whole orchestra got on it and I didn't, for various reasons I won't go into. You probably remember that. Yeah. And the other one was when I was sat backstage talking to somebody in the interval and they weren't in the next piece and I was. And they'd come on, the whole orchestra would come on, and then I had to come on my own, and I had to come on like as if nobody could see me, and then everybody started clapping, and then I had to take my bow by myself and go and sit in my awkward chair. So that was quite embarrassing.
So how would you say the orchestra's changed in your 30 years?
I think it feels like there's a bit more turnover now. I think back in the 90s it was kind of a very solid kind of group of players that were there for really quite a long time, and now because people are retiring, I think at different ages there seems to be more churn. It seems to be quite a young orchestra now, which is really great, and so it's nice to have the sort of the longevity but also the freshness.
What music do you listen to at home?
Anything that my daughter puts on Spotify.
No choice there then.
No.
What does your daughter put on Spotify?
Well, she's a bit radical. She's got all these kind of like right on kind of stuff that we have to listen to at home. So sometimes I endure it, sometimes I enjoy it. Well, actually, Nina Simone is a big favourite, so that's great.
Oh yes, yeah, can't beat that. Finally, you must have many, but what are the highlights of your CBSO career?
I think there was an amazing tour with Rattle back in the 90s when we spent 2 weeks in Japan and then 2 weeks in America, or the other way around, I can't remember. I think it was America-Japan, because I remember Charles Wall lost his birthday because we went over the Pacific.
Oh, that's so sad.
But that was a great tour, apart from him losing his birthday. And I think Andrus's final concert was incredibly emotional and very, very powerful. Those kind of feelings where you feel like the whole hall is in one place experiencing the same sense of achievement and loss and all those things. So hard to say a single one, but so many great experiences.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Have a lovely 30th birthday year.
Thank you.
And enjoy this week.
Thank you very much.